My name is Sarah Davis, and my husband and I own the Fringe coffee house in Hamilton, and I also co-pastor the Fringe church. My story is one that I for sure never wanted. It is the complete opposite of Patrick's. So I grew up in Hamilton. I grew up in middle-class suburbia, a very safe, sheltered, loving home. I knew nothing about life on the other side of the tracks, or people that struggle with addiction, or layers and years of trauma and abuse, and trying to live a normal, productive life. And to be honest with you, I was pretty judgmental towards people who engaged in criminal activity or went to prison. At the age of 26, it was 9 days before my 27th birthday, life as I knew it came to a drastic halt and was flipped completely upside down. I had gone to downtown Cincinnati to a bachelorette party of a lifelong friend. Had too much to drink that night and got onto the interstate around 1 o'clock in the morning, going the wrong way on I-75. And I hit another car head on. The driver died on impact, and her passenger was critically injured. At the time, I was a nurse in the emergency room, so I was used to being the one helping people, and for sure, never intentionally hurting me. I was a mother of 3 children. Brady was 10, Caleb was 5, and Ethan was 3. I was out on bond for 4 months, and on February 11th, 2008, I was sentenced to 6 years in the Ohio prison system. And to say that leaving my children was the hardest thing I've ever done would be the understatement of a lifetime. After I left, I remember my family telling me that my youngest son would go to my room when he would see the light on, looking for me. And I think at that point, like you definitely come to the end of your own strength, and that was the point that I turned to God. To say that the prison experience unraveled my worldview and my God view and life view, again, it's just a huge understatement. I began to hear the stories of the women there, and I began to understand the why and how they ended up in the situation that they ended up in, and gave God the broken pieces and just prayed that He would rebuild my life. And He has done that in a beautiful way, and the opportunity to reach out to people on the margins and people living on the fringe, and going back into the prisons, and having this coffee shop to employ people that other people consider disqualified and unemployable is hugely redeeming in my life.